Hey guy, hi, good evening, welcome. It's Friday 7 p.m. Welcome to the Friday 7 p.m. show. I am so excited. My name is Jackson Robin, and I come live every Friday at 7 p.m. to discuss life. And the topic for today is how to leverage relationships to grow in life. We all think that we know how to live a good life. We all think that we have mastered life, but many people, and I really want to burst this myth that most people don't know that living a life is a science, right? Living life is all about science. It's a science. And in my entire life, I have seen two types of people. The first type of people are those who are reactive. They react to things, they react to situations, they react to people, they react to everything that happens around them. I think those people are in the reactive stage or the reactive nature. And the second type that I see usually in my life are those people who are highly proactive. They make things happen, they manifest, and they are the ones who are willing to learn new things, to unlearn things, to relearn things, and they're always continuously looking for things that can help them live the life of their dreams, and they're continuously working towards becoming the better version of themselves. Now, one of the key things that you should keep in mind when you want to master life is the art of building and the art of leveraging relationships. Yeah, and my guest today, who will talk to us on this particular topic, is Bharat Jitani. Bharat, hi, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Hi, Jackson. How are you?
I am doing good.
Happy
So
to
good
be
to see you.
here with you. Yeah,
Likewise. So Bharat and I have
definitely.
known each other for quite some time. We've been a part of a business networking group, and I know him for last 2 3 years now. So let me quickly introduce you all to Bharat. Now Bharat is an entrepreneur and a relationship-based referral marketing expert, certified from Ascentive, and he's certified to change the entrepreneurs' amazing businesses. And he lets people enjoy spectacular life. Bharat also helps professionals understand their why in the role of being a responsible employee or an employer. Bharat is also certified to do behavioral style workshops, which are one and a unique way to identify and adapt to different behavioral styles. He is an avid world traveler and likes to explore places with his photography device, which will be the moments to remember for a very very long time. Although being in business networking for last 10 years, he inspires people to excel in work, and he helps people realize their true strengths so they can live they can have a longer vision to sustain a good growth factor with their limited work time, and also have a wonderful enjoyment with their families. Bharat's satisfaction lies in where he can make a difference in people understanding their amazing work and building a spectacular life. Bharat, welcome to the show. So happy to see you, Bharat.
Thank you, Jackson, for the opportunity you're given on to be on Facebook Live tonight.
Yeah, I can't hear you, Bharat. I can't hear you. Just check your
Am I
audio,
audible?
Bharat. No, you're
Am I
not
audible?
audible.
Are
Just
you
check your
sure?
audio.
Okay, so maybe.
Audible now.
Yeah, just check
Great.
your
So
audio.
confirm. Is it fine now?
No, can't hear you.
Oh, just hold.
Can't hear you. Yeah, Bharat, hi. I think Bharat is fixing his audio. So I think Bharat will come back in a moment. He's just fixing his audio. Bharat, hi. Are you back, Bharat?
Yeah, is
Yeah.
it fine now?
Yeah. Oh, much better. Much better.
Okay, maybe the Zoom was in the background. I just quit Zoom, so
Okay, okay, okay.
it's clashing.
Yeah,
So
Zoom versus
happy to be with
StreamYard.
you. Yeah, happy to
Super,
be with
super.
you on Friday. Yeah, yeah,
Great.
Jackson.
Great, great. I'm so happy to see you, Bharat. Now, I want to
Yeah,
quickly start by you have been someone who is working on building or leveraging relationships to grow business, and I
yes,
really want you to help us in understanding how to build and leverage relationships to grow in life. And I want to ask you one very important question before we get started, Bharat, is why do you think why building amazing relationships is a critical skill?
okay. So Jackson, this is very great question. Everyone asks me, why should we build relationship? We should sell as we wanted. We should have a relationship like we wanted. I mean, that's actually a one way. It's like driving on one way street and you miss the street. You want to go back, you can't go back. You have to go on the one way street itself. So you should always have a two-way street, and the relationship is all about two-way street. Now imagine you buy a maybe car. You may have a car, but some of newbies, teenagers, they learn how to drive a car, and then they buy a car. Are they going to park in the garage or are they going to drive it?
They will drive it for sure. Usually, people
Yeah,
should drive it.
yeah. So some of them they buy a new car and they keep it as a new car only. They don't drive it, and after some months they forget how to drive the car. The relationship is something like you have to keep on constantly meeting people and understand people much better. Then only they can understand you much better. So you have to drive the car. Once you drive the car, you know how to drive the car on a small street, a narrow street. Then you go to a wider street. Then you go to highways. Then you go to interstate places. That's the way you keep on polishing your skills on driving a car also. So relationship is also understanding people in the right way. You can't just exchange a visiting card or know each other on Facebook or maybe LinkedIn that got connected as a friend, relationship started. No, it is not like that. So relationship building is a critical skill, and it takes time. People don't have time, and in this COVID-19, a lot of people realize time is there. We are not spending in the right way. So they were not building relationships, and now I could find a lot of people calling me, "Hey, how are you, brother? I just thought to call you and check how's everything." But pre-COVID-19, they never had time to check because they were completely busy, preoccupied, and they never thought, can we build a relationship with someone? So building relationship is critical skill and it is required. It is useful at any moment, any juncture, and you never know. You never expect from a person who can help you and he can help you at the same time because of the relationships. And you're on the top of the mind whenever they think about you. So building relationship is quite critical.
That's a fair point. I there was a survey which was conducted last month somewhere. I read this article somewhere, and
Yeah.
people were asked what is it that they did the most in the lockdown, and what was the most common answer? They said we got a chance to spend time with the family, we got a
Yes.
chance to speak to friends, speak to people,
Yes.
speak to extended families, just to check on them, how are they, which
Yeah.
people did not do in the pre-COVID-19 phase.
Pre-COVID time.
So
Yeah.
that was quite an eye opener for me also, that we are so busy in our life that we are building our business, we are building a career, we are building everything, but we're not focusing on what we already have and what can potentially give you whatever you want in life, and that can happen only through people and only through relationships. So that's a fair point, Bharat.
I'll give you one more example. Being online, so I am using Zoom since last 2 years. So when COVID-19 started, I taught at least 8 to 10 people how to use Zoom in the initial time.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember there was an appointment in Kandivali, which almost takes 2 hours from Mulund to Kandivali to reach. Pre-COVID-19, I said, "Can we do a Zoom call?" He said, "No, you need to come and meet personally." And the meeting never happened because of time clash and everything. And when COVID-19 happened, the person calls me and says, "Can we have a Zoom call?" So, so when you have a convenience, you're not using it, and you are preoccupied with things, and you take it as a transaction only, not a relationship. So we have a lot of tools to scale up relationship, but we don't do it. And relationship is actually a critical skill. And I'll tell you, 7, 8 people who learn Zoom from me, they're happy and they still thank me for, okay, you taught us at the right time how to use Zoom. Else we should have taken 1 more week to use Zoom, or maybe we should have did mistakes in running a Zoom call. So that's also relationship scaling up. And relationship scaling up is actually without expectation. You don't need to expect anything from them. Just keep on helping.
That's true. That's true. And also,
Yeah.
what I also feel, no, Bharat, people, there are a lot of preconceived notion that, hey, I am too introvert, I am too extrovert, I'm not good with talking, or I'm not good with helping people. I want to ask you, Bharat, why do people find connecting with new people so uncomfortable? Why are they so uncomfortable talking to new people?
So who do you think are good in connecting with people, new people? Introverts or extroverts?
I mean, it should be extroverts.
Yeah, it's reverse.
Okay.
Introverts can in, introvert can adapt to any type of person because they know how to adapt. In fact, extrovert will be very choosy to only look for successful people, only for successful people. So remember when I met you in Satkar residency on the second
Yeah.
floor outside the
Yeah.
big private cabin, and you came
Yeah.
in as a sturdy guy, confident,
Yeah.
into advertising and marketing. So I still remember I adapted to you, right?
Yeah.
If you remember that moment, I
Oh,
adapted to
yeah.
you.
Yeah. And
And
I still remember you're the first person who came and talked to me. What's your
yeah,
name? What do you? I think way back 2, 3 years ago, right? Yeah.
yeah. So that's a way introverts adapt a lot, extroverts don't adapt. In fact, COVID-19 also adapted by introverts more. Extroverts are completely in a panic situation that we need to go out, we need to go and meet people. But introverts were completely adaptable in that situation. So introverts are more adaptable to connect new people because they understand people much better. Extroverts are always to the specific goals, specific results, and they're very choosy in selecting people. So somewhere the uncomfortable feeling you said comes in because of different behavior styles, and that actually increases the gap in meeting people. I used to run a store before, a Sony store in
Hmm.
Ramarti Road. I used to get different type of people coming in, different type of customers coming in by car, by bike, by cycle also, and by walking also. And my sales guy never used to take care. People used to come by bicycle or by walking. He used to think, oh, it's a TP customer. The sales guy's code is TP, so it's a time pass customer. But I showed him the stats. Conversion ratio by coming by walking and bicycle was 100%. By bike was 80%. By car was 20% conversion ratio. Because if you have a car, you'll move around 10 stores to check the right price. If you're a bike, you know where to go and you go and land up over there. You don't want to come go in different places, and you're a solopreneur type. You got multiple works to be done. And if you come by bicycle or by walking, that means you're taking effort to come to that shop. And once you walk into the shop, you are in the intention of buying it. You just have to close it, right? So people feel uncomfortable with saying that, oh, that's a judgmental part. This guy has come walking. He doesn't have money in pocket, but he has money in pocket, and he's coming to your shop because he wants to buy it. You don't have to be judgmental while looking at people, and then you'll become more comfortable with people. So we are judgmental. Oh, this guy is this, this guy is that. This guy looks fat. This guy is very thin. This guy is not confident. How can I speak to him? How can I get introduced? So there the problem comes in when you become judgmental. And a lot of relationships stops because of you don't even communicate with people. You have to communicate with people. And there's no harm, there's no tax government is levying to speak to people. You can just go and talk, say hi, hello. And that's a great thing in American culture and UK culture I've seen. They'll always say hello, how are you doing? Good morning. Irrespective of who you are. Irrespective of who you are. They will wish you. And there the conversation starts. That's the reason Americans are very good in marketing. They can sell anything because they know how to start conversation and they don't feel people. We look at people in different way. How is the person looking? Is he fair? Is he short? Is he tall? Is he fat? Should I talk to him? Has he wore right dress or not? and that makes more uncomfortable. So you have to be non-judgmental and speak to people. You never know, the person has come in a standard sleeper, but he's a very rich person. He's not
Good.
showing you. You cannot say that.
That's true.
So
That's true.
making uncomfortable is about you only, nothing else.
That's a great perspective. Now that
Yeah.
you have learned the art of talking to people, approaching them, approaching strangers, and striking a conversation. The next element that comes in the picture is to how to influence them, or in a very simpler language, how to win people over. So
Yes.
what's your secret to this particular thing?
So there's no secret. It is all about people. And when you talk with people, you come to know whatever language they want to understand. It's not whatever language you want to speak. Of course,
Hmm.
everyone is successful in life, everyone is successful in business, and they
Hmm.
are at some stage.
Hmm.
But then if you so take a simple example of a cop. Right now, the
Hmm.
technology has got advanced. They
Hmm.
normally take a photograph of your name, number plate, and you get the challan, so you don't have to talk. But take it to time before technology came in, and a
Hmm.
cop catches you at the signal when you are crossing the signal, and the signal is showing red, but you're crossing it, and he catches you. What happens?
Hmm.
You have a fear of law, and you
Hmm.
try to adapt to the constable how he wants it, right?
Hmm.
Because of fear of
Hmm.
law. But in business or in life, we don't have fear of anyone. We think that we are the boss, we have success, we got achieved a lot of things, and we don't want to adapt. As we want to deal, we can do it, right?
Hmm.
But if I take a simple case of you, Jackson, if I have to meet you next week, can I say, Jackson, let's meet next week, we will fix up time. You say, how careless this guy is. Even doesn't he doesn't have his calendar organized also. He doesn't know what time he wants to meet it. So I just say, Jackson, is Wednesday 3 p.m. fine for you? And you'll check your calendar and say, oh, not 3 p.m. Can we meet at 4 p.m.? I have an appointment 3 p.m. I say, okay, no problem, 4 p.m. That's the way you need to win people over, right? You may not look at, okay, having a dinner or lunch somewhere just to mingle around. You look at what work we are going to talk, what results we are going to get. But there are some people who will even look at only, okay, just meet, have a cup of coffee, enjoy, listen to music, and then we'll see whether we can want to talk about work or not. So everyone has got their different style. We just have to adapt to it. And if you adapt to different people, different styles, there'll be no debates, no disputes, no disagreement, no 𝗟𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗏, no panels. So I'm just joking because
Yeah.
it's all about challenging the confidence of people. And when you challenge the confidence of people, the ego comes in. The ego comes in and the debate starts. So you have to listen, you have to adapt. The moment you start listening to it, it's
Hmm.
easy to finish the debate, it's easy to finish. So focus on the solution, not the problem. So
That's
what
a-
we are looking at this question as a problem. This is not a problem. We have to focus on the solution. We don't have to win. Okay, let people win. Let us lose. That's fine. Let us continue. We want to win over every person. It's not possible because somewhere someone is also successful, right? If Mukesh Ambani is the fifth most richest person in the world, there's fourth and third and second and one also.
and
So
then there's
Mukesh
Jeff
Ambani
Bezos.
cannot.
Yeah.
That's the way the human creation is. So we cannot win over people. We had just had to lose it. Okay, that's fine. Let's finish our work. Let's not spend more time. Let's not spend more resources, more energy on it, and just talk to them. You don't have to win.
That's quite fair. I think if you don't have this this mindset of winning always, then I'm
Yeah,
sure you will focus more on nurturing the relationship. That's a
yeah,
fair point. That's actually a fair point. Now I want to come back to the mindset, Bharat. People have a very typical mindset when it comes to talking to people, or when it comes to building a rapport with people. Now I have seen two types. Okay, the first type is transactional. Short term thinking. I will talk to him or her if I get something. I will do this for him or her if I get something in return. So that approach is highly transactional, which is short term. And the second is what we've always seen, and we both have been trained on, is relationships. So, how to move from transactional to building meaningful relationships?
So, Jackson, one is the fear that if I work with Jackson, I have to give him clients. So that fear is there, right? How can I give clients to Jackson? Okay, I don't even know him. I don't even have trust on him. Of course, I have trust on you, but then the fear is there. When I meet Jackson, I go for a meeting with Jackson. I have to give clients, so it's better not to do meeting. Okay, is Jackson giving me clients? Then only I look at working for Jackson. Now, business is not all about clients only. Business can be anything. So today you got me on FE Live. Tomorrow, if you need a great speaker on FE Live, I can help you to get great speaker on FE Live. Will it be good for you? Yeah.
Of course.
So that's also a relationship, right? I'm not giving you direct business, but I'm getting you some speaker where your image credibility also goes high with that speaker, right? And on FB you got 27,000 followers, 28,000 followers, so many followers looking at it. LinkedIn you got 7,000 followers, so many followers are looking at it that you are with the speaker. So I'm scaling a relationship with you. Transaction is all about, like you said, what Jackson will give me. It's like take. I want to just take, right? Some people say, okay, let's believe in giving something and see what I can take from Jackson. And some people believe in, okay, I'll keep on giving, and Jackson will surely give me back. And some people even don't even think about taking. They think I will just give. आना होगा आ जाएगा जैक्सन से नहीं आएगा चलेगा but somewhere I have to give. And these people give to take, not give to take. The take and give to take are transactional, but some people believe in giving. They only think about building meaningful relationships, because when you keep on giving, Jackson will always think, अरे भरत ने इतना कुछ दे दिया मेरे को, I need to do something now. Let me reciprocate. And if you don't reciprocate, at some stage Bharat will get tired and not give you business, or not help you in business. Some stage, या कभी ना कभी तो थक जाएगा वो भी दे के. तो बोला ठीक है, Jackson is not interested in building relationship. Let's move. There are other people also, great people. Let's do that. So transaction to building meaningful relationship is like, again, are you married, Jackson? I think you're married, right?
No, I am not.
Okay, great. So
Not
this
yet.
will be a great example for you
Yeah.
if you get married. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, have you heard a lot of people getting divorced?
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
heard. Sadly, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, sadly, yes. Because before marriage, maybe they are in love,
Hmm.
and when they get married, okay, they think about themselves only. So transaction is about, what about me? If I'm getting married to you, what about me? Am I going to get money? Am I going to get comfort? Am I going to get this? And sharing and caring should be from you, not from me. But meaningful relationship is in life also, in marriage also, where husband shares and cares, where wife shares and cares, and the relationship goes for a long time.
Hmm.
The divorce happens because it's one-way relationship.
Hmm. Hmm.
मेरे लिए क्या है आपके लिए मालूम नहीं. It's about me. How much comfort you're going to give me, how much money you're going to give me, how much fun you're going to give me. And when that thing stops, then the dispute starts, then the divorce starts. So in life also, if you're going to you have to see to that you have to share and care with your wife also, and your wife will also share and care with you, and that's the way relationship goes. So in business also, we do normally a one-way relationship. Okay, either client buys from me, it's done, or we source it from vendor, it's done. But we don't see how to scale up relationship. If this vendor is good, right? If he is giving you best service, can we get some clients for the vendor? 100% we can do it. If you think about vendor, vendor will think about you. There's a story of a florist, right? Now, people again become judgmental. What can florist do? But florist cousin is industrialist. Florist cousin is industrialist into garments, and florist gave the referral of a factory owner, who is a garment factory owner, to a guy who could get more money, more business from it. But he never expected. He thought she's a florist. Done. So our minds don't expand. Our minds don't expand because we don't meet people as people. We see to them as a professional, florist. Even I can tell you, you can say today a security guard in your building can have his son working in a corporate. in a purchase department, IT department, marketing department. We just see them as a security guard. But that was a generation, they have spent their life as security guard. But they've seen to it, their generation down, they should get a right job. Yeah. So if you don't even smile with security guard, or if you don't even talk to security guard, why will he talk about you? Right? Why will he talk about his family also? That my son is working in this type of corporate in a purchase department or IT department. Why will he help you? So we are more transactional, we are more judgmental, and we look at people as people only. We don't look at this people also have got same heart, same mind, same brain inside, and they can think like us. They can think good about you, right? So you have to move from transactional to building meaningful relationships. And somewhere some people are intentionally having a right trust on them, but they don't move from trust to scaling up relationship. They just stop at trust. If I go to Jackson's office, Jackson will offer me a cup of tea, coffee for sure. That is not relationship. What he did over the cup of coffee meeting, that's relationship. That's the respect you give me. That's the respect you give me while offering a cup of tea or coffee. But what happens over a cup of coffee, that's relationship.
Beautiful, beautiful, and beautiful, Bharat. I think we are so busy in a life that we don't observe so minute, so critical aspects of things that happen to us. So I mean, I love that. It's not about serving a tea or coffee. It's all about what you do when you serve that tea or coffee. Brilliant.
Yeah.
So Bharat, you rightly picked the point of unfortunate incidents like divorce and breakups, or company losing customer, and then employer losing employees, or employees losing employers. So
Yes.
all those things going for a toss. Now I want to understand from you how to grow a relationship that lasts.
Okay. So growing a relationship needs time. And if you don't spend time, it's gone. Again, I'll take you the real life example of husband wife.
Yeah.
Okay. Or maybe make it a father and kids. What if father keeps on working hard and doesn't give time to kids? What will happen? Kid will grow with the relationship, with the intention that my father never gave me time.
Yeah.
Main time. Okay. But what
Yeah.
if time to
Yeah.
kids now?
Hmm.
He'll have a different relationship. Kid will say, okay, my father always gave me time. And the same thing, they will do it for their kids also. Right? Similarly, in business also, or maybe in work culture, if a HR head is hiring people, okay, the people are hired. They are into some certain department, finance, IT, or something. But if he doesn't have time to go and just check with them, how's everything? Is your work fine? Is your table fine? Are you facing a challenge? Anything? Let me know. If he doesn't speak to the employee once in 15 days, also, it's a big challenge. It's a big challenge. But what if he does it? What if he does it at any juncture of his life? If he faces problem, this employee is ready to help this HR guy. Okay, so we have to take care of people. We have to take care of clients. We have to take care of vendors. So you have to be in touch. If we don't give time to people, once in a month, once in a 15 days, or you can say once in a fortnight also, it's just a matter of how you're doing. And that makes a great relationship. If you don't think about it, in today's life, even brother doesn't talks to brother, and that's a big gap. I can't.
Yeah.
That's a
Good. Yeah.
big gap. Has some relationship also. Yeah, and you never know. There's a lot of business in the market, and your
Hmm.
brother can refer you, but you're not speaking to your brother. And that's a big challenge today, right? So in business also, people don't give time. People don't even look at the old clients. They keep on acquiring new clients, and they spend a lot of time in acquiring new clients. Wherein there is an old client sitting for you, he can refer you 10 more clients easily. So you have to grow relationships. You have to scale up relationships. So the trust is there, but there are four more steps out of trust. You have to keep on climbing, and it takes time. So you need patience for it. If you don't have patience, it's not going to work. I'll give you a simple example of my client. He has a bed and breakfast in Kuwait. and his driver had a challenge at one stage. His wife was not feeling well, and he took his car and he said, "Okay, I will admit to hospital." And he paid also the hospital fees, everything. And at some that stage, the driver was very happy that you helped me. After some years, that bed and breakfast had some license issues. Some government officer came that this license is not right and you have to pay this much penalty and everything. And the driver overheard while he was speaking to someone consulting, what should I do? And the driver said, "Sir, what is the problem?" He said, "This is a license problem. The guy is harassing me. I have the right tourism license, MTB's license, and everything is valid, but he says, no, we need to pay money for it." He said, "Sir, can we go to this office, Mantralaya office?" He said, "Yeah, why not?" He said, "I will solve the problem in some time." He said, "We need to bribe. I don't like bribing." He said, "There's nothing to bribe. My village guy is an officer over there. I just go and speak to him, and he will see to it that everything is fixed." And that problem got fixed.
Wow.
That problem. So you
Wow.
never know what to expect. The life can give you different twists and turns. Only thing is you need to keep on depositing in relationships. If you don't deposit in relationships, you will say the money should compound without depositing it. It's not going to compound.
It's not going to compound. Yeah.
It's not a magic. It's not a magic. And it takes time. It takes time. So
Brilliant.
even, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Hey, please continue. Go ahead. Go ahead. Continue.
So
Yeah.
relationship will last when you are in touch with people. Relationship will not last if you're not in touch with people. And these people are somewhere who are liking you, who got inspired by you, who trusted you, but you're not taking a riot. So after trust, it takes a lot of time to build trust. It takes a lot of time. But when you build trust, there are four more steps to go up to build relationship. And also it is two-way, it is not one way. It has to be two-way. It cannot be like I said, husband, wife, both shares and cares about each other. It cannot be one way. If it becomes one way, it's divorce. It's divorce. So in business also, you have to help each other two-way. And it is not only clients. Business has got different type of challenges. Work has got different type of challenges. You have to just help each other.
Amazing. I mean that's really, you've hit the ball out of the park, Bharat, with
Yeah.
those amazing stories. The viewers are having a great time. So
Yeah.
Suparna says, "Wow." Deepak says, "Great insights."
Thank you.
Rutupal says, "Great learning."
Thank you.
Dhamachari Manipura says, "Beautiful." Suparna says, "Beautiful." People
Thank
are
you.
liking your example. They are actually agreeing to whatever you just said. So
Yeah.
brilliant, Bharat. I'm sure all our viewers, and of course me as well, would
Yes.
draw a lot of inspiration from this talk that you just did, and I'm sure we now understand the importance of building amazing relationships to grow in
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
So thank you, Bharat. Our time is up, but
Thank
before I let you go, you want to say something to our people, to our viewers? Some are watching us live, many will watch us later.
Yeah. So I just want to say what I'm saying is I have lived that life. So my relationship has been so deep. I'll not praise myself. At the age of 21, I got dealership of 𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗃 when printers were costing 50,000 rupees, 60,000 rupees,
Mm,
and it was
mm,
recommended by someone. Okay,
mm,
Godrej was a loan dealer.
mm,
In 2006, I was recommended to Sony. I never had to go to Sony office to go for dealership.
mm.
They came and approached me. Even what I'm doing is being recommended by someone in somewhere we've met. So everything has become by recommendation, and I have lived a life of relationship. It is not about transactional. So I have always seen people as people and human being and keep on helping them. So wherever you help, maybe that person may not help you, but someone else will help you 10 more times. So don't expect the help from same person, but when you give it, it can come in 10 times to you. So what goes around comes around is a real life example what is there.
Superb. Brilliant,
Yeah.
brilliant. Thank you so much for that, Bharat. So
Yes.
you can contact Bharat on Facebook. You can see the link in the ticker. You can contact Bharat on LinkedIn, contact Bharat on Instagram, and Bharat is usually super active on social media, so it's quite easy to contact him. And to all the viewers who are watching us live, and many will watch us later, just like every time. I come live
Yeah.
twice a week, Monday and Friday at 7 p.m. So I'm just quickly let me give that update as well. So this is the Facebook page that you must like, so that you are always updated and notified about all my upcoming live shows. Monday 7 p.m. I come live for 1 hour where I teach people on marketing and sales, and I give amazing value bombs. And I call those as value bombs. And Friday I always try to get a guest speaker who can help us dive deeper into life and help us make our life something that we've always dreamt about. So thank you so much, Bharat. Once again, it was a pleasure talking to you. I hope you enjoyed the way I did.
Yeah.
So thank you so much
So
for your time, Bharat.
before ending, I'm going to help you with one speaker for your show for sure, and that speaker will be wonderful speaker. Don't worry.
Oh, wow! Thank you, thank you. So
Thank you. Thank you very
I
much.
think that, I think I am the biggest beneficiary of this live show today. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Bharat. I
Thank
really
you. Thank you
appreciate
very
that.
much. Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
Bye, bye, bye.